My name is David. A year into my marriage, I lost the ability to walk. But long before that, I lost something worse: my mother-in-law's respect. I used to think love could conquer anything. I used to believe that when you married someone, their family would eventually come to accept you. I was wrong. The day I first met Mrs. Caldwell, my wife Emily's mother, she scanned me like I was a stain on her perfect rug. Her face, painted with too much makeup for someone who claimed to be a natural beauty, twisted with disgust.
So, you're the one who thinks he's good enough for my daughter?
Yes, ma'am. I love her very much.
Love. Love doesn't pay the bills or buy vacations.
I laughed awkwardly. Emily squeezed my hand silently, warning me to stay calm. Back then, I had a stable job as a civil engineer, a new car, and plans for a house. Mrs. Caldwell wasn't impressed. She wanted her daughter to marry up, not just to someone comfortable, but someone who could add a new wing to her mansion. Still, Emily and I got married. She didn't care about money. She cared about me, or at least she used to. Then came the accident. It was a rainy night. I was driving home from work when a truck skidded through a red light. I don't remember the crash, only waking up to blinding hospital lights and Emily crying by my bed. My legs, crushed beyond repair. The doctor said I'd never walk again. At first, I told myself I'd be okay. Emily was still there, holding my hand, but I didn't realize how much pain I was in until I saw her mother standing at the door.
Well, isn't this poetic? My daughter marries a man with a bright future, and now she's stuck with a broken one.
Emily yelled at her to leave, but Mrs. Caldwell just smirked.
I warned you, Emily. You didn't listen. Now look at him. Can't even stand up for himself.
From that day on, she made my life hell. When I was discharged from the hospital, I had to use a wheelchair. I was determined to be independent. I learned to cook sitting down, to drive using hand controls, to move around the house without help. But Mrs. Caldwell never let me forget what I'd lost. She visited often, uninvited of course, just to criticize everything.
Oh, Emily, dear, don't you get tired doing everything for him? He can't even take out the trash.
Actually,
Hush, dear. Don't strain yourself trying to defend your helplessness.
One afternoon, she came over during one of my physiotherapy sessions. My therapist, Mark, was helping me stretch when she strutted in, her perfume announcing her like a villain in a movie.
Oh, how adorable. My son-in-law playing gym with his babysitter.
I'm a licensed physiotherapist, ma'am.
Of course, of course. Do they teach miracles in that license? Because he clearly needs one.
Mark clenched his jaw. I wanted to scream, but I stayed silent, because that's what Emily always asked me to do.
She's just old and bitter, David. Ignore her.
Ignoring her didn't work. At dinner one night, she humiliated me in front of Emily's cousins.
Everyone, a toast to Emily, for her patience. Not every woman could marry a man who can't rise to every occasion.
The table went quiet. Some tried to laugh it off, but Emily's face turned red.
Mother, that's disgusting.
I'm only saying what everyone's thinking.
I rolled away from the table before I could break down. That night, I heard Emily crying in the bathroom. She loved me, but her mother's poison was seeping in. Months passed. My recovery plateaued. Mrs. Caldwell's visits became more frequent and more cruel. She'd accidentally move my wheelchair out of reach or unplug my charger. Once, she poured water on the floor near my chair, and when I tried to move, my wheels slipped. I fell hard. My arms shook from the impact. She stood there watching.
Oh dear, clumsy again? Maybe you should get training wheels.
That was the first time I saw true evil up close. The kind of evil that hides behind lipstick and a fake smile. Emily found me moments later and helped me up. I wanted to tell her what happened, but Mrs. Caldwell beat me to it.
He tried to reach for something and fell. I told him not to overdo it.
Emily believed her, or maybe she wanted to. A year after my accident, things got worse. Emily started spending more time at work. She said it was to save up for my medical bills, but I could feel the distance growing. Her mother had started whispering things about young women needing real men, about second chances. Then came that day. The day she tried to kill me. It was a Sunday. Emily had gone to visit a friend. Mrs. Caldwell showed up to help around the house. I was sitting outside in the driveway, enjoying the sun, when she came up behind me.
Lovely day, isn't it? You know, David, you've been such a burden lately.
If you came here to insult me, save it. I'm tired.
Oh, but you see, I'm tired too. Tired of pretending. Tired of watching my daughter waste her youth on you.
She moved closer, her voice dropping. There was something cold in her tone, like she'd already decided something.
If you had any decency, you'd just end it. Let Emily live her life.
I turned my wheelchair toward her, angry. You're sick. Emily loves me.
Love? You think she still wants this?
She gestured to my chair. Then she smiled. A slow, evil, knowing smile. That's when she grabbed the back of my wheelchair. I felt the sudden shove before I even understood what was happening. The driveway sloped toward the street, and at that exact moment, a car was speeding down the road. My life flashed before me. I tried to grab the wheels, to stop the chair, but it was too fast. Then, a screech. The car swerved, missing me by inches. I toppled sideways, hitting the curb. My neighbor, Mr. Andrews, ran over, shouting, "David, what the hell happened?" I looked up, dazed, to see Mrs. Caldwell standing there, pretending to be horrified.
Oh my God, I tried to stop him. He rolled off on his own.
But Mr. Andrews wasn't buying it. He'd seen everything, from his porch. "Don't you dare lie, lady! I saw you push him!" The police came within minutes. I was taken to the hospital again, with only minor injuries this time. Mrs. Caldwell was arrested right there on the driveway. When Emily arrived, she was hysterical.
Mom, how could you?
I did it for you. He's holding you back.
You tried to kill my husband.
Better a widow than married to a cripple?
That sentence silenced the whole station. Even the officer stopped writing. Emily turned her back on her mother that day. She visited me in the hospital every day, apologizing over and over. But I could see the guilt eating her alive. At the trial, the footage from Mr. Andrews' security camera sealed her fate. It showed everything: her push, my fall, the car swerving. She tried to plead insanity, claimed she was overwhelmed and acting out of love. The judge didn't buy it. She was sentenced to 8 years in prison for attempted murder. At the sentencing, she looked straight at me, her eyes full of venom.
You think you've won, don't you? She'll leave you eventually. You're nothing but half a man.
I didn't reply. I just turned my wheelchair around and left the courtroom. Months passed. Life slowly returned to normal, or whatever normal meant for me. Emily and I went to therapy. We tried to heal. But the truth is, something between us had broken that day. Not just trust, but peace. She couldn't forgive herself for not believing me sooner. And I couldn't forget the look on her mother's face as she pushed me. One evening, Emily sat across from me at dinner, silent.
David, I think I need some time away. From everything. From us.
Is there someone else?
No, just someone who's not my mother's victim.
She moved out the next week. No anger, no screaming, just sadness. I let her go. I had already survived worse. A year later, I got a letter. It was from Mrs. Caldwell, from prison.
Dear David, I hope you're proud of yourself. You ruined my family. Your wife won't visit me. No one speaks to me. And these women in here treat me like garbage. They mock me, call me wheel pusher. I wish that car had finished the job that day. Patricia Caldwell.
I read the letter twice. Then I laughed. A dark, exhausted laugh. Because the universe finally gave her what she deserved. Humiliation, isolation, and the realization that she'd destroyed her own life. Later, I found out from one of Emily's cousins that Mrs. Caldwell had become the prison's favorite target. Inmates mocked her constantly. One of them even stole her wig and glued it to a mop. They made her clean the bathroom with it. When Emily visited her once, Mrs. Caldwell begged for forgiveness. Emily just looked at her through the glass and said,
You tried to kill the only man who ever truly loved me. You don't deserve forgiveness.
That was the last time they spoke. As for me, I rebuilt my life. I started a YouTube channel called Rolling Forward with David, about living positively with a disability. It blew up faster than I expected. People related to my story, not the pain, but the perseverance. One day, while filming a Q&A video, someone asked in the comments, do you ever regret not pushing your mother-in-law back? I smiled at the camera and said, nah, karma's got stronger legs than I do. And before I ended the video, I winked and added, so yeah, if you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe, and remember, never mess with a man who's got wheels and patience. Karma rolls faster than you think.